They are not like us. 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 They are not like us.
Are you afraid of being alone? Would you rather be in an unhealthy relationship than no relationship at all? And how do you know where the line is between healthy and unhealthy, good and bad? What if they were one and the same? If there's one thing you need in any relationship, it's respect. When you love someone, it's easy to overlook their flaws, including their disrespectful behavior towards you. But is it really love if you can't even respect each other? How do you feel when they mock you in front of others? So how does being with someone who's bad for you make you feel? Gaslighting is a form of manipulation that causes you to question your own sanity. It can be verbal or psychological abuse, which makes it harder to spot. Why? Because a person will either change or they won't. There's no middle ground. If they don't see the error of their ways and actively work to correct it, you can't wait around forever. Think back to when you were single. How were you treated by others? How did you treat others? It's so much fun at first. But is it real? Or are you in love with the idea of being in love? But how many of those relationships actually work out? As painful as it may be to admit, some people are simply bad for you. Just because you're in love doesn't mean you should ignore red flags or settle for less than you deserve. Remember, true love doesn't hurt. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to click the like button and share it with a friend. Subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. As always, thanks for watching. However, if you know that they're bad for you and you still love them, then it's your choice to decide whether the risk is worth it. But if you're unsure, it's best to tread carefully. Don't ignore the signs that someone is bad for you, even if you love them. It's better to be alone for a while than to waste your time on someone who is not worth it. We often see couples who seem happy on the outside, but underneath the surface it's a completely different story. It is hard to know whether or not someone is right for you until you've spent enough time with them. And sometimes that time comes with a price. So before you let your heart lead you into a potential disaster, remember to keep your mind open. Look around you and listen to your gut. It could save you a lot of heartache in the long run. Looking back, what do you think of yourself during that time? Now take a look at how things are with your current partner. Notice any similarities in how others treat you. Notice any differences. It sounds harsh, but sometimes the only way to improve yourself is to cut off the negative influences in your life. That could mean staying away from people who bring out the worst in you. If you notice that your partner brings out the worst in you and you still want to continue with the relationship, ask yourself why. Is it fear of being alone? Fear of losing something? Or do you really love them? Sometimes we stay in relationships longer than we should because we convince ourselves that the good times outweigh the bad, even if both are caused by the same person. Not only is it unfair to you, but to anyone else they might hurt in the future. You may think that your love is enough to save them, but it's okay to walk away if your efforts are constantly being rejected. Some common tactics are denying doing anything wrong, deflecting blame onto you, lying and pretending to be confused. Have you ever tried to explain how their actions affected you only for them to deny it or shift the blame to you? Perhaps they accused you of getting angry over nothing or said you were being too sensitive. It's never easy to admit, but if they make you question your reality, then it's time to let them go. Are you always comparing yourself to their ex? Do you overthink every text message and try to second-guess their intentions? Do you have frequent fights and arguments? Or maybe you fight and argue about nothing. They look at you briefly, smile politely, and then immediately return to their phone. Every attempt to engage with them is met with a quick response of, "I'm busy right now." We all get called away sometimes, but that's not what this is about. This is about priorities. Their phone gets more of their attention than you do. They text more during dinner than they talk to you. Does this sound like someone who's ready for a meaningful relationship? Someone who's bad for you will never truly be present. They're always checking their phone, even during important moments like a wedding or a funeral. This is a lack of respect towards you and those around them. It also means that they're never fully invested in your relationship. No matter how much you love them, if they can't put their phone down long enough to show you some respect, they're not worth your time. Your gut feelings are telling you that this person isn't right for you. And even though you might love them, they're bringing nothing but negativity into your life. Do you laugh along even though you're crying inside? Or maybe you get angry, but they just shrug it off and say they were only joking. If you constantly have to choose between keeping your dignity and pleasing them, then something is wrong. This can be difficult to decipher, especially if you have a tendency to ignore red flags or make excuses for your partner as bad behavior because you love them. Controlling behavior is another sign that someone is bad for you, even if they're the kind of person you'd like to spend the rest of your life with. Do you find yourself constantly making excuses for them? Maybe your date was late arriving at the movies because they had to get their hair done or they got stuck at work. Does your partner call you in the middle of the night to tell you how much they love you, only for you to receive drunk calls from them hours later with slurred words and broken sentences? While these actions may seem endearing at first, it can become tiring having to clean up after them constantly. Even worse, making excuses for them can cause you to ignore red flags and accept unacceptable behavior from them. Remember, just because you love them doesn't mean you have to accept mistreatment from them. It can start off subtle, like pressuring you to dress a certain way or telling you who you can and can't talk to. Then it becomes more overt, like demanding to know your phone's passcode or accusing you of cheating when you go out with your friends. When you love someone, you want what's best for them, not what you want from them. Here are 7 signs that someone is bad for you, even if you think you love them. They don't respect you. They push you around. You make excuses for them. They make you feel insecure. A healthy couple should make each other feel loved, cherished, and secure. They gaslight you. They won't change. Even though you love them, deep down you know they're bad for you. You can't keep hoping that they'll change. They're always on their phone. Imagine being in a restaurant with your date. They bring out the worst in you. You love them, but is it real love? Love is a wonderful feeling. The butterflies, the excitement, the affection. When you love someone, you want to build a future with them. You imagine children, a house, old age. If you're lucky enough to find someone who respects you, cares about your feelings, and supports you through everything, hold on to them. Can you relate to any of the things we've mentioned here?
They are not like us. 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 They are not